Welcome to another episode of the Home and Away podcast. I am Caleb Lawrence, joined as always by my brother and co-host Jacob Cobby. How are we doing today, sir?
What's happening? What's happening? Just, vibing. Nice 12:50 a.m. here. Just woke up from a nap. About to catch this Super Bowl. Um I should have taken a longer nap. I wish I'd have got like 2 hours in, but
Yeah, definitely.
that 1 hour nap I think is gonna give me the power to push through, I think. But
You
if it's
think
a
so?
bad game at halftime, I'm watching Rihanna perform and I'm going to bed. If it's a blowout.
Yeah, I think Rihanna performing is big, 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 big business. You gotta watch that one. Big sports weekend overall. I mean, ooh, Rombo. Oh, he covered the water. I didn't think he was. Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Was that
big weekend in
big?
Scottsdale altogether.
Yeah, big weekend in sports. So currently watching the WM Phoenix Open. Looks like Scotty Scheffler's got that one pretty much wrapped up. 3-shot lead. Going into 18 here. Super Bowl obviously in Phoenix as well. I mean, you got number one versus number three in women's college hoops. I
Hmm.
turned it off earlier because
Yeah,
South
I,
Carolina was kind of smacking LSU. I got to see what the final was, but
I didn't catch that.
overall, just a big, big sports weekend.
Very big sports weekend. I forgot about that LSU game. I was at a birthday party for one of my teammates, 18th birthday party.
Ooh,
So
24 point win.
wow, that's crazy actually.
South Carolina
Um,
busted their ass, bro.
that's insane. Uh, all right, I got some questions for you. Let's just get straight into it. It's gonna be a shorter pod
Let's do
today.
it.
Just gonna be like a quick 30 minutes. We're 40 minutes out, I think, from the Super Bowl right now. I think it starts at 1:30 a.m. my time. So
Yeah.
it's 12:50. So let's go. First question is who do you got and what's the score in the Super Bowl?
Chiefs 35-21.
35-21 Chiefs. Dang, okay. Who you got as MVP?
Pat.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Respect,
I
respect.
mean, yeah.
I
What about you?
I think we had this talk a couple weeks ago. We said like who we thought would win the Super Bowl, and we both said Chiefs.
Both picked
So
the
I
Chiefs.
I
Yep.
think the Chiefs will win, but maybe for the show I should pick the Eagles.
I
Um,
would love for the Eagles to win and Jalen Hurts be MVP, to be honest. That'd be sick.
yeah, I would like for the Eagles to win and Jason Kelsey can just retire and ride off into the sunset. Because I've been watching their
Who's your favorite
podcasts.
Kelsey? Who's
I've
your
been
favorite
watching.
Kelsey brother?
I think I like Travis more, but I think that Jason was like seeming like he wants to retire. In their
You
last
think
like
so?
in their podcast with their parents, like Travis was like, "We're gonna run it back next year, right?" And Jason was like, you could tell he was like, "I don't think so, buddy." Like it sounds like he might be done after this year. So if
Wow.
I think if he won the Super Bowl, he maybe would be done. So that'd be cool. Um, but I guess for my prediction, I'll stick with the Chiefs because I said I thought they were gonna win. I'm gonna go Chiefs, and I'm gonna go 31. Let's go 31-27. I think it's gonna be a close game. Um, but I do think that the Chiefs are banged up a little bit, aren't they? And might be tough for them. But hey, we'll see. We will see. It'll be a good game. And I'm gonna go my MVP. My MVP, I'm gonna go Travis Kelsey. Gotta have a Kelsey brother MVP of the Kelsey Bowl.
Yeah.
Imagine he comes out and goes like he could have one of them big games, three tutties or something.
Three times. Yeah. Something like that. That'd be sweet.
Three tutties,
I mean,
150 plus receiving or something. He could win. He could
yeah.
honestly win it. He could honestly win MVP.
Right. I mean, and he'll get like a lot of fan votes and stuff too. So
Mm-hmm.
I
100%.
could see it. I could see it.
Shit, Jason might get fan votes like just because of how
Jason will
much
get fan votes for sure. I feel like
if they win, yeah, just because of how much
Jason's
their
funny,
stuff's
bro.
blowing up. Yeah, he is
Jason's
funny.
funny.
He is funny.
You see him? Yeah, you see him hit it.
Yeah.
That shit was tough.
I just want to rock, rock.
Rack, rack.
What do you think they'll run out to? Dreams and nightmares or like something
It
else?
has to be right.
Because they ran out to that last Super Bowl when they beat the Patriots. I know they ran up to dreams and nightmares, and they were
Yes,
talking
I'll
about it
tell you
on
this.
New Heights.
Here's what I actually predict. They run out to dreams and nightmares, they win. If they don't, they lose.
Ah, that's how you feel, huh?
I mean, why would you not run out to dreams and nightmares?
I don't know. I don't know why you
I
wouldn't.
just feel like you have to. I feel like you have to. I feel like if they run out to dreams and nightmares, they're really locked in. They're ready to go. Especially if they're running out there and all the dudes are rapping to it again. Yeah, they're locked in. They're ready to
Yeah, they're
go.
lit. Okay, and then my other question I had for you, I was talking with some of my teammates about this. You give me, okay, we know Rihanna's performing at halftime, and they always bring out some people. Who do we think's gonna make an appearance at the halftime show?
Ooh,
Give me
I don't
three.
know. You got it. Do you know? Do you know
My
yours?
top guess is I think, bro, I think Drake, because he's in Scottsdale, he performed last night.
Right. Drake makes sense.
So Drake would make sense because they have like an early banger, they have work, they got take care, they've got a few songs together. So I think it would make a lot of sense for Drake to pop out.
Yeah.
Um, you could say maybe ASAP Rocky would pop out. Uh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a third one.
I don't even
I don't know who else she really has music
let
with and
me
stuff.
yeah, it's
I know her and SZA have a song together. If her and SZA popped out, ooh, that would be
you
tough.
be lit.
That'd be a lit
Let's look
show
it
for
up.
sure.
Let's see what we could get.
I I just think with Drake being there, it makes too much sense.
If Drake performed there last night, yeah, it feels like Drake's gonna be there. What if Jay pops out, bro?
He could. What do they have together? They have something together, don't they?
Run this town and Umbrella.
Oh, yo, that would actually be fire too, like a
It would
good
be
song.
nasty. Yeah, what if it's Drake and Jay-Z? That would be insane, bro.
That would be crazy. I feel like a lot of
What if Eminem comes out? They sing Love the Way You Lie.
bro. Was
That'd be
Eminem, who was the headliner last year? Was it Eminem?
Oh no. Who was last year?
Or it was Dr. Dre maybe. And he had
Oh,
like,
last year was like Dre and
because it was like Dre,
50 and
50.
Snoop,
Yeah, it was like all them dudes.
Kendrick.
Yeah. So I think it might have been maybe Dre. Was Dre the headliner? Nah.
What
Maybe
if
he was.
Ti comes out?
It'd be sick. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Live your life. Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
but I'm 1000% staying up till halftime in the halftime show, but I can't guarantee anything after that, I don't think, because if it's not a
I
close
can't lie.
game,
I'm not super excited for the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm excited to see Rihanna and whatever, but
I
I
think it'll be
just
a good game.
I
I
don't
hope
know.
so. I hope
I
it's
wasn't
not a
super into the NFL this year. So move along. I hope it's a good game. I'm gonna watch it.
I hope it's not a national championship situation because I stayed up for half of that and I obviously turned it off and went to bed at half because it was a blowout. But I was just mad I even stayed up till half. I was pissed off because it was such
That
a
one
bad
got you
game.
fired up.
Yeah, it made me mad. I had practice the next morning too. What's up, Karsten?
My guy just woke up
Hey,
from a nap.
Melissa.
Little man just woke up from a nap. He looked confused.
That was like me whenever I woke up from my nap
One
about 30
of those
minutes
you
ago.
don't know where you're at.
Yeah, it was so dark. And I was like, man, I was thinking to myself, like, man, should I just go back to bed?
He was like, "Is it even worth it to stay up for the
Is it
game?"
even worth it to get up for the Super Bowl? But then I was like, man, I do kind of want to see it though. Like, what if it's a really good game?
Hey, what'd you think of this new hat? Fire, huh?
It's fire. Where'd you get that at? Where'd you find that at? Spirits of St. Louis hat for those of y'all listening.
Uh, I actually got it. So it was sold out at Mitchell and Ness, but I actually found it online at Rally House.
Nice. It's a good
Yeah,
pickup. It's a great
nice little
pickup.
pick. Yeah.
So what's been going on with you lately? What's new with you? It's been a while since we had one, just me and you. It's been 3 weeks, I think.
Um, Shoot, man. Nothing really. We're just out here grinding. I think mostly grinding through some sickness. Melissa and I both sick a little
You talking
bit.
to your mic?
Uh
Thank you.
my bad.
He was talking like
Melissa
this with the mic over here.
Melissa and I both sick a little bit. Carson we had to make a quick trip to the hospital the other day. He had croup, so had a nasty cough going on and wheezy and stuff. So but he's doing better now. So I don't know. Other than that, we're just living. working,
Just living life, huh?
just living life. Dad
Nothing,
shit.
nothing new going on.
There's really not nothing new. I can't lie to you. What about you? Got a couple
Uh,
games since we last
yeah,
covered it, and what else we got going on?
I think we've got 2 games since the last time we talked, or maybe 3. But I think I mentioned how we didn't really have a chance to make top 5, so we started this second round playing bottom 8 or whatever. So we played against Folkshani, took a tough loss there. Like it was a team that we definitely should have beat. We felt like, and we felt like we just didn't really. We came out kind of slow in the first half, and we came out slow at halftime. So it was like those 2 starts, like the start at the beginning of the game and the start coming out of half, kind of just killed us. Um, but we're stable to like accomplish the rest of the goals that we have for this season. So we're still in a good spot. And then we played the second game we played in the second round. We ended up winning. We won by 13, I think. So it was a good bounce back win. Have no more games. It's February 13th when we record this. I don't have another game until March 4th. So kind of tough, kind of
Jeez.
boring because we had a few days off here. But now we're just gonna practice the rest of the month with no games to look forward to. Which kind of sucks just because I mean you play to play in the games, like practice, like it always is.
Right.
Like you need it, you gotta have it to get better, but it's just tough to like go through them practices for like 2 or 3 weeks with like nothing to look forward to at all.
Right.
Like
Right.
nothing close. So yeah, start back up practice on Tuesday and then get ready for some big games coming up. I think we have 4 home games in a row, I heard. So the whole month of March basically will be at the crib. So that'll be good. Fans, I'm sure, will be out, be rowdy, get us right. Um, man, it would be great to just come out in March and play great and go 4-0. I hope that's what happens. I hope that's in our futures. I hope that's in the cards for us because that would be big time. But we'll see.
Do you
We'll see.
do you got the old squad on the schedule or no?
Nah, we won't play them this year because they squeaked into the top 5. So
Ooh, they made
uh
top five.
well it's top 10, top 5 each
Oh,
side. So yeah, top 10.
oh, right.
Um yeah, they squeezed in and they actually just had a big upset win in the final 8 of the cup. They beat a team that was like a favorite to probably either win it all or um at least make it to the finals in the Romanian Cup. They ended up getting them. So it was a big W. They're hosting though, so I'm sure they're happy about that. I'm
Right.
sure it's a good time for them.
Right.
Sad we didn't make the top 8, but
Hey,
I will
always next
say
year.
I will say some days off were much appreciated, but top 8 would have been pretty cool.
Right. No
Or the
doubt.
final 8 for the cup, I mean. But
No doubt.
and we were right there too, man. We were right there. We were right there. We went 1-1 and we beat one team by 22 and then we lost by 4 in the second game. So obviously we would have went 2-0, we would have been in. But then like there was a one loser basically that was going to get in, like a team that went 1-1 in the qualifications for the cup. And we thought since like we were still plus, like our score differential was still plus 18, we were like, oh yeah, like we'll probably
Right.
get in.
Right.
Um, but then I think somebody won it. Somebody lost the game by 40 or something. Or they
Damn.
beat somebody by like 40 or 30 or something, and then they lost one close. So I was like,
Gee.
man, how you getting beat that bad, man? Come on, put up a
Right. Like
fight.
all you got to do is make it a little bit of a game.
20 to 25, I understand, but dang, 30, 40, whatever. Come on now. Do better.
I guess other updates in the world of sports here. Little controversy yesterday, college basketball. Did you see the Duke North Carolina? I mean, the Duke Virginia regulation ending foul call?
No, was it a foul call or no
I
foul
mean, no,
call?
essentially a no call. They
Yeah,
messed it
no, no
up.
call. Yeah, I saw the no call. I
Yeah,
saw
they
so I
messed
saw
it up.
one angle where it looked like a clear foul, and I saw one angle where it looked like a clean block.
Right. Yeah, they came out. The ACC came out with a statement that they messed it up, basically.
That they missed it.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, I think that's tough because I just think, I mean, there's no, I mean, they can come out with all the statements they want. That's like the Bron game-winning shot where he had a wide open lay. Like
Right. It
it's
don't really
just like
matter because it doesn't
it
affect
don't
the game at
matter,
all.
bro. It doesn't affect the game at all. There's no accountability. There's no nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so
Right. Nothing happens. They
you can
just
come
come
out
out
with
with a
as many
statement.
statements as you want. The NBA can come out with as many 2 minute last 2 minute reports as they want. Nothing's going to change.
Right. Right. No doubt.
I think that's a tough thing.
No doubt. Ooh, Scotty got it done. Tournament over. Scotty Scheffler back on
Congratulations.
top. Back to
Congratulations.
back. WM Phoenix Open champ.
Oh, he won back to back, huh?
Yes, sir. This was
Good
his
for
first win
good for him.
last
Congratulations to
year.
him.
Yeah, man. Scotty.
You
Scotty
like
Scotty.
him? I know
I like
you're a
Scotty.
big
Yeah.
golf guy.
Yeah, I like Scotty. He's uh
How'd your boy do your uh, what's his name, bro? You know who I'm talking about.
Gary Woodland.
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
still
even
on.
think he's in the tournament.
Oh, he wasn't even in the
I,
tourney.
I don't even think he was in the tournament.
I was about to say
Um,
he's still on tour or he would live now or something.
nah, he ain't with Liv, bro. That boy,
Dustin Johnson's with
he,
Live though. That's your other guy, right?
yeah,
Can we talk about
just
this real quick? I don't understand the big beef with Liv, bro, to be honest. But I guess I'm looking at it from a different perspective. I'm looking at it
uh,
from an athlete's perspective as someone who's like gotten paid to play a sport before, bro. Like if someone's throwing that bread in my face and it's like 10 times what I'm making on tour, bro, how am I gonna say no?
oh, I lied. Yeah, he did play this week. I apologize. I don't want to do the man dirty. Yes, so here's I guess the beef with it is
It's like
that
Saudi money. It's supposed to be like people
it's
think
the
it's
Saudi money, yeah, sports washing, all that, which I get. Um, but I think like Dustin Johnson has taken the least amount of heat for it, to be honest. The least amount of heat for transitioning over. And I think the biggest reason is he hasn't been super involved with like everyone saw Phil Mickelson do like like the PGA Tour is this and that and like
yeah.
all this shit. Whereas DJ was literally like, yeah, I just made a financial decision for me and my family. So I took all the money and I'm gonna play over there. So like that's the thing is like
Yeah, some of the guys aren't honest.
you
They're like making up these excuses why they left, and it's
right.
funny.
Like if you get literally anyone in any profession that just gets a shit ton of money thrown at them to do the same exact thing, like yeah, you're probably
It'd be
gonna
hard
do
not
it.
to take
And
it.
I get some people have like some moral stuff that they couldn't get over or whatever, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You put a whole bunch of money in front of me to go do something like that, like it's tough not to. Like
For sure it is.
takes away obviously most of those guys like they have no financial concerns anyway, but take away any thought of financial concerns for the rest of your life, probably the rest of your
Hmm.
kid's life, and shit, maybe even theirs. Like, yeah, you're gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, were they saying that they tried to throw like 750 M's or something to Tiger and he was not going?
They try to throw some crazy at
That's
Tiger,
what I
yeah, but
heard. It's like damn near a bill.
yeah.
But he's
So I
already a
mean, that's
billionaire though, right?
yeah, I think
Someone
so.
like him, honestly, at the end of the day, money is just money at that point. I feel like
He got enough,
I don't know. I feel like when you get like to billionaire status, it's
right? It's a little different at that point.
like how
It's a
much
little
money can you
different,
throw
man.
at someone? Like obviously they're making great business decisions, so if like it's gonna be free money, they're gonna take it.
Right, right,
But to tarnish his reputation at that point, he didn't really have to do it, you know?
right. Like it for him, it's
Yeah.
not worth the reputation being gone because you don't want to lose sponsors and everything too. Which some of the
So
guys
people
did, but
lost
like
sponsors.
yeah, people lost sponsors. Like I know for DJ at least, like RBC is a big bank, and they dropped him immediately, and like other people lost different stuff. But
Dang.
I think Adidas is still sponsoring him, and like their club sponsors are still in and stuff like that. So
I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't like. There's still gonna be some people that are talking about it and people that watch, so
right, they're supposed to get
they're still gonna
a
get some publicity.
yeah, they did like a signed a TV deal with the CW also. So it's supposed to be on TV this year. Last year they
I
were
saw
just on
that.
YouTube live and shit. So I don't know. I follow like you said, I'm a big golf fan, so I follow a lot of like writers and stuff for golf, and some of them are like super petty about it. Like every time something good happens in the PGA Tour, they're like, "You never see this on Live," like, and I'm like, they also got a shit
Okay.
ton of money, so they don't really care, bro. like at the end of the day, for some of these guys, they don't love golf, bro. Like they go to work just like everyone else. We talked about it multiple times. Like they're literally going to work, so they went to the
Yeah.
place that pays them the most money to do their job.
What sport do you think that's the most prevalent?
Of just loving,
Like,
not loving the sport.
not necessarily loving it, but it's like you're to the point where you're so good and like you're making money that like you can't just quit now. I honestly think like NFL, like I've heard some dudes in
Yeah, it's
NFL
got
that sound like they don't like their job, bro. Like they're just like, collect a check. My body hurts. I hate it.
in
Like,
some
I don't
ways the
know.
NFL has to be a miserable way to live. Like obviously the money and stuff is great, but like the tax and
Like the
toll
off
that it
season's
takes on your
probably cool,
body,
but like
yeah,
that 17-week, 18-week season, that
that
18
has
week
to be
season has to
miserable.
be awful, bro. Because
I agree.
I'm thinking about like playing high school football 9 games, bro, and like how I was having headaches every night and like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and now
Right.
they're not practicing like that in the NFL. But like
That's got to be
the games are 10 times more physical, 10 times
right.
faster, 10 times more fast, like 10 times worse collisions. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I will say though, the one thing I'll say about the NFL is like I feel like the NFL is one where you'll get more people like who if they didn't play in the NFL will still watch football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the one thing with the thing that I'll say about golfers is I think there's a lot of golfers, bro, who like they'll be like, "Who do you like to watch golf?" They're like, "Hell no."
Yeah.
Like they play golf, but they're not trying to watch golf or anything like that. Like they love to watch other sports and stuff like that, but
They don't
they
watch
don't
much golf.
just watch golf.
I
So
think
maybe technically that, but I'm
not everybody likes to watch golf, even dudes who play it like regular average
right.
Joes
I
like
mean, it
me and
is a
you.
fairly it's a fairly I mean, it can be very boring to watch. I think it's similar to baseball in that way. Like, if you don't really enjoy watching it, yeah, you're not gonna just sit there and watch it. Whereas, like, I feel like people will watch football games even if they don't really like football,
Yeah.
or
I
watch
think
basketball games even if they don't like watch basketball.
Yeah, to me, I think other than like the major tournaments, like you're not gonna catch me watching golf unless it's like Sunday, like final round.
Right. See, but here's what we used to do is before we had Carson. Now it doesn't always line up the same, but we used to do Saturday afternoons. Golf comes on. Melissa would take a nap, and I would lay on the couch. She would take a nap on the couch. I would lay on the couch and watch golf. So nice and relaxing. I think that's what it's like perfect for. Perfect.
Yeah, it definitely is.
You got pregame pulled up? Is anything going on?
I had it pulled up, but I mean, I had to turn it off because I didn't want my
Uh,
Wi-Fi to tweak out. Sometimes it does if
right.
I have multiple things on. So I'm on my laptop right now. I should have pulled it up on my iPad, but I had it pulled up. They were talking to Patrick Mahomes, and um, they was just chatting. What do we think? Some of the prop bets. Let's hear. What do you think? Color of the color of the Gatorade
Yellow.
board. Yellow.
Yellow.
I wonder what it was last time the Chiefs won a few years
I don't
ago.
know.
They might
What do
go
you
with
think
the
it's gonna
same.
be? You gotta pick. What is it?
I'm gonna go. Isn't there like a clear/white option?
White?
I think
Probably.
there's a
Yeah.
clear/white option. Like if they pour water, I'm gonna go with
White.
that.
And white would be like the
White.
glacier cherry or whatever.
And hey, you know why I'm picking that is just because that was the most fire one when the trainers whipped that up at UCM. The white.
Really?
The
Not even glacier freeze, the light blue?
Nah, I like the white John. Whenever they would whip that up, bro.
Nah, you're tweaking, bro.
When they
Glacier
whipped
freeze
that up,
is
it
the
was
truth.
fire. Okay, heads or tails.
Heads, bro, always.
Bro, you used to always pick tails on Madden when we played when we was kids, bro. So shut up.
And then I would always
Like you've
lose.
been a heads guy your whole life. I've always been a heads guy.
Well,
Heads,
then
of
fine, I'll
course.
go tails. Tails never fails then.
Just stay true to yourself is all I'm asking. Dang.
All right, tails never fails. Let me get tails. Let me hold tails real quick.
Heads. I'm going heads. Over under on the national anthem. I think I've seen the unders hit like the last a lot of times. And that
What is
or
the
no, it was like the last 10 country singers have hit the under, and I think Chris Stapleton's singing it.
what's the time on it?
Minute something.
Chris
I forget.
Stapleton, I feel like draws stuff out though.
That's
So
the only thing though. He do got a little
he got some draw
girl.
it out to him.
You're as smooth as Tennessee
You know what?
whiskey.
I'm going over. Give me over.
I'll go under.
You
I'll
keeping
go
track of
under.
this to see who gets right?
I know I got the under on that. I got heads and I got clear/white. I think
Who do you
that's
think
an
is gonna
Irish
have the
girl.
best commercial?
Best commercial.
Probably Doritos.
I saw Doritos already dropped like a preview or something for their Super Bowl commercial, I think. Their big game ad. Um, Let me go let's say I think Budweiser will drop a banger.
Yeah, you throw the Clydesdales in there and it's always a banger.
Yeah, I think Budweiser
Hit him
Budweiser
with
will
the
throw a banger.
Bud. Why? Zer.
The better question though, let's we honestly can leave it with this question because we're not going to do a draft today on this episode. It's getting about that time for the game to start.
Yes, sir.
Um, I just saw on Twitter they're greasing the polls up in Philly already as we speak, just in case. Probably win or lose, it's probably good to have them things greased up.
Facts.
But you saw how they act after they won in the NFC Championship. If they win the Super Bowl, will the streets of Philly still be standing like after this, or is it like the building's gonna be burnt down? Like what's gonna happen? Because I think Philly fans might be the craziest fans in sports.
I think I can agree with that.
And they went crazy at the NFC Championship. I was like,
I,
y'all need to. Streets were full. People got up them grease poles somehow because they greased them
I
up
mean,
for the
you're always
NFC
gonna have
Championship
people up the
too.
polls, bro. You remember when we won the World Series? People was up the polls ripping the little like banners off in St. Louis.
Yeah, I do remember also like even when the Blues won the Stanley Cup, I remember I saw somebody was like on top of a stoplight in St.
So
Louis.
you're gonna have some wild shit, but I think they'll hold it together.
But like in Philly, they be trying to push over cop cars and shit, bro. Like
I didn't say that won't happen, bro. I'm just saying you can hold it together. They'll be
they need
the city will still be
a
standing in the morning.
we need an over under on cars burnt down or something.
Hey, bro, I hope that they should try and break into the stadium and party in the stadium. That would be dope.
That would be sick if a team did that. If a fan
That
base
would be
did that.
super. That would be super dope. They just go party in the stadium.
The Rams last year, they was already in there, so they didn't have to. They probably had some fans already in there in that mug since they hosted
Mm.
last year.
Yes, indeed.
And last thing I wanted to mention actually, which I saw today, have you seen oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. Let me look it up so that I give him his credit. Did you see the 94-year-old man that has been the has taken care of the sod for every single Super Bowl game ever in history?
Really?
94-year-old man, and this is his last Super Bowl. They call him the sod father.
That's elite. Legendary.
Yeah, bro. I gotta look up his name and give him his props.
This is a good way to end it. You find his name. You
George
want
George Toma. Shout out George Toma, man. And
shout
and
out
the
George.
and in Arizona they got that field that slides out.
Yep,
And
yep.
they said they've been growing this grass and working on this grass for like 2 years or something. I think I saw.
For the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's
Or,
wicked.
or something like that. And I didn't know this either. Shout out to George Toma for taking care of all the Super Bowl fields ever in history. But also, I saw that they take the fields, bro, and they donate them to like a local high school.
Really?
Yeah, they donate the sod or something.
That's wicked.
That's what I saw at least.
That's
So
wicked.
that's kind of crazy. I never knew any of that.
All
But
right.
man, that is so legendary. I also saw that he's done like 37 Pro Bowls and like a bunch of World Series games too. Like
Okay, George. Big shout out,
big
George.
shout out George.
Big shout out. Oh, here come the Chiefs. And here come the Kansas City Chiefs.
But all right, I'll let you enjoy the game.
All right, brother.
It was good catching up with you. A quick one this week.
Tune in next week for another special guest.
Yeah, for sure. If Caleb will find somebody for us.
I found people before. What you talking about?
I know, bro.
All
It's
our
been
biggest
fun.
guests
It's
came
it's
from
been
you.
really
So
it's been really fun just having it's been really fun having our friends on though, just to like
Has been.
chat it up and kick it and hang out with those guys. And I think it's been well received by our fan base, which is mostly local people anyway. So I think that's been a really good time, and I've really
Shout
been
out.
enjoying it.
Maybe I'll have Melissa try it. Melissa has a friend who plays on the Chiefs. Maybe if they win the Super Bowl, I'll
Yeah,
tell her to
bro.
get him on.
Because it won't be a million. Because it won't be a million media things asking him. I'm sure.
Yeah, hey, he was trying to he's trying to get in her business like last year. So I'm just she's gonna have to lay it on thick and get him on.
Okay,
Little
man.
flying baby. Carson, you got anything to say? No? Okay. Well,
He's just living life.
we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for joining.
Yep. Thanks for joining. See ya.
Peace.